There are so many qualities and tangibles that go into making an amazing, tastefully terrible movie. The CGI, the writing, rewatchability, absurd logic. But arguably, one of the most important qualities is the acting. Acting can be the difference between a bad movie and a tastefully terrible one. Much like a fantastic film, the margin for error is extremely fine. One mistake can catapult a movie with great bad potential into Dante's inferno of unbearably horrendous films. There are a handful of actors, however. Whenever you see them in a movie, more likely than not, it's going to be entertaining and worth the watch, no matter how terrible the film actually is. These actors defined, shaped, and reinvented what a tastefully terrible film is. With that out of the way, I thought what better way to ring in this new series other than to start with the Tastefully Terrible Mount Rushmore of acting. Before I start the list, for those of you who don't know, a Mount Rushmore list is comprised of the top 4 greatest in whatever that topic or subject is. So, for example, if the topic were NFL players, you'd pick the top 4 greatest NFL players of all time. You get the idea? So let's get into it. We have some honorable mentions. These people are fantastic bad actors, and I believe they have the potential to one day be on the Tastefully Terrible Mount Rushmore of acting, but just aren't quite there yet. Mark Wahlberg, Taylor Lautner, Optimus Prime, Jesse Eisenberg, and Tobey Maguire. Fantastic bad actors in their own right, but they're just not there yet compared to these icons of amazing, terrible acting. Starting us off, it's someone who defined the genre of tastefully terrible cinema and what it means to be a great bad actor. I would only imagine most great bad actors grew up with a poster of him on the wall, inspiring to be as good of a bad actor as him one day. The Michael Jordan of cinema, the Tom Brady of bad acting. We have none other than Nicolas Cage himself.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
He may have fallen off recently, but his old work in the National Treasure movies, Ghost Rider, Season of the Witch, and of course, Outcast with Hayden Christensen set him a bar above the rest. National Treasure 1 and 2 especially are absolute classics that set the tone of what a tastefully terrible movie really is. And Nicolas Cage was the main reason why. He is a perfect combination of over-exaggeration, inexplicable confidence, and the ability to play the same person no matter the film. He really set the standard of what a great bad actor really means and can be. We can only hope that one day he returns to his true form and they finally make a National Treasure 3. There will truly never be another Nicolas Cage. The next honorary member of the Tastefully Terrible Mount Rushmore of acting is someone who radiates Sigma male energy in every film they're in. They have a clause in their contract not allowing them to lose a fight ever. His nickname is a solid mass of mineral matter. It's none other than the man, the myth, the Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Daddy's gotta go to work.
He proved that even if you're from the WWE, you too can ascend into the upper echelon of great bad acting. You know that whenever you see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson cast, he's going to play the exact same character. A 6'5", charismatic, funny, jacked protagonist who will never lose a fight. Although Nicolas Cage is the original GOAT of great bad acting, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson redefined the definition, going on a legendary run of tastefully terrible movie releases. His contribution to classics like San Andreas, Rampage, G.I. Joe Retaliation, and of course the Fast and Furious saga define what a modern good bad movie can really be. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson covered all the bases, even playing a superhero in Black Adam, giving us one of the best tastefully terrible movies in the genre. I am still upset we never got a second one. Although his prime may be over, we still have many years of The Rock left in the acting scene. Hopefully, he stops trying to become an actual actor and reverts back to what he's good at and what we know and love him for. You're on the Mount Rushmore of tastefully terrible actors for a reason, Dwayne. Go back to your bread and butter. A rock is still a rock. Now, this might be a controversial take, and if you've made it this far in the video, let me know if you agree or not. But the third spot on our Mount Rushmore, we have someone who is responsible for spearheading the tastefully terrible rated R action movie genre. He's a Scottish legend with some of the best hair in the business. Of course, I'm talking about Gerard Butler.
This is Sparta!
In a shocking twist, and what seems to be a common theme all great bad actors have, his ability to play the same gritty and tough protagonist is second to none. The Olympus Has Fallen trilogy, minus the third movie, is a masterpiece in tastefully terrible cinema. Who could forget his iconic role in one of, if not the best action good bad movies of all time, 300, directed by the legendary Zack Snyder. We have discussed his impactful role in Gods of Egypt already, which, if you have not seen the Tastefully Terrible review on it, definitely give that a watch. You won't be disappointed. But Gerard's ability to not only play the protagonist, but the antagonist as well, truly sets him apart from others. I've yet to see a Gerard Butler movie where I leave the theater not entertained and in awe by the sheer amazement of Gerard Butler's incredible acting performance. He may not be as well known as the other two on the list so far, but his work speaks for itself. A future Hall of Famer when he eventually decides to hang it up. Finally, the last spot on the Tastefully Terrible Mount Rushmore of acting is a man similar to The Rock that has a clause in his contract not allowing him to lose a fight. I'm 95% sure he was born with a white t-shirt and metal cross necklace on, the definition of family. It's, of course, Vin Diesel, aka Dominic Toretto.
You can have any brew you want, as long as it's a Corona.
It's hard not to put the person responsible for the greatest movie saga of all time on this list. Surprisingly, Vin Diesel has even less range than the previous actors listed, which, in terms of being a great bad actor, is only a positive. Not only is he responsible for the Fast and Furious saga, but his work in The Last Witch Hunter and Triple X are absolute masterpieces. Only a legend like Vin Diesel can portray a character as complex as Groot from the Marvel Universe in such a masterful and iconic way. There is a reason why he is the profile picture on this channel. An absolute legend in his own right, and his portrayal of Dominic Toretto will go down in the history books of Tastefully Terrible cinema. There you have it, guys. The prestigious Tastefully Terrible Mount Rushmore of acting. Nicolas Cage, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Gerard Butler, and of course, last but not least, Vin Diesel. 4 legends of the industry that define what it means to be a great bad actor. Without their contributions and hard work, the good bad movie genre would not be where and what it is today. Each of them have left their mark on the genre and took part in timeless films that will be remembered and cherished for centuries. Thank you all for watching, and let me know who your Mount Rushmore of tastefully terrible acting consists of. Like the video and subscribe if you want to be a part of our family. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.